Wanda Maximoff might be one of the biggest example of wasted potential in MCU. She started as a successful Hydra experiment. While most test subjects died, she and her brother survived. And what she gained is not just telekinesis or red energy blast. She gained something far more dangerous, the power to warp reality. She can enter people's mind, control emotions, twist what they see, and make them feel whatever she wants. Remember how Mantis had to physically grab Thanos in Infinity War just to calm him down? Wanda can do something similar, but in a stronger and cooler way, and that too without even touching. And it gets crazier. She can control Vision, an android powered by the very same Mind Stone that gave her abilities. If she can override a being built from a cosmic energy, that tells you how overpowered she really is. Compared to other Avengers, she is on different level. Thor has lightning, Hulk has strength, Iron Man has technology, but Wanda can literally rewrite reality, which we all saw in WandaVision. But somewhere along the way, Marvel lost control of this character. When Pietro died in Age of Ultron, that was heartbreaking. She lost her twin, her other half. If grief is powerful enough to make her enslave an entire town in WandaVision, then why didn't something massive happen when her brother died? The emotional scale doesn't match. And this is where inconsistency starts. In Captain America Civil War, Wanda realized she is basically under house arrest. Vision, her AI boyfriend, is watching on her for her own safety. She clearly says she doesn't want to be controlled. She doesn't want to live like a prisoner. She wants freedom. Fast forward to Westview, now she is the one holding thousands of innocent people hostage, forcing them to act in her personal sitcom fantasy with her AI and her imaginary children. She knows what it feels like to lose freedom, yet she takes it away from everyone else. And the explanation we get is she is grieving, she is emotional, she just wants her kids.
Okay.
But those kids were fake, they were constructed by her powers. Vision wasn't fully alive either. He was basically a Wi-Fi powered emotional support robot made from her chaos magic. And somehow the story treats this like it's understandable enough to move on quickly. Then comes Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and she just shows up as a full villain. No gradual fall, no internal conflict on the screen. She just read a spooky book and now she is murdering everyone. That is not a transformation. She goes from grieving mother to multiversal slasher in very short time. It feels less like character development and more like ignorant writing. And let's not forget, she is called Nexus Being, someone who should have massive effect on reality and the multiverse. In stories like Flashpoint, when reality changes, everything changes. Permanent consequences use ripple effect, but with Wanda, she rewrites a town, messes with the multiverse, and somehow the larger world barely even reacts. For someone that powerful, the consequences feel strangely small. One movie she is a victim, another she is a hero, then she is a grieving anti-hero, then suddenly she is the final boss of multiverse. That doesn't feel layered, it feels inconsistent. Wanda had everything needed to become MCU's most complex and terrifying character. Tragic backstory, insane power level, emotional depth, and multiverse importance. But instead of carefully building her arc, the writing kept changing according to what plot needed at that time. And that's the real problem. Wanda wasn't weak, the writing was. After Endgame, MCU forgot to hire good writers, and that's why they are creating disasters. Comment down below what is your favorite Wanda moment. Like, share, hype, and subscribe, and I will meet you next time.